hello, my loveliest lords, lads, dudes, sugar mountains, sugar laurels, laurel roses, mountain roses, and, sugar honeys, and, honey bears, and, honey bears, what did they come in? They should be hibernating pretty soon, and, anyway, what are we looking at, Master Nature? What am I getting onto? Excuse me, what are we looking at, Master Nature? Good question. Well, I see we got a more full interview of Dylan R. Prime, and so of course we have to look at that, and we want to compare. What are we doing in this one? Well, we're comparing her statements with other things that she said before, and remember, what's the game? Spot the lie. That's the game we're playing here. Spot the lie. Now remember the prime. Prime is tricky. Prime has an answer for everything until she doesn't. But gotta always, with the prime, anything that comes with Dylan, right? Well, you know this. You gotta take it with a grain of salt because Dylan lies a lot. She lies quite often. And she's very good at it. Sometimes she's good at it. But when it comes to this not being a real interrogation and a real investigation, well, those lies take on a whole other, they become magnified. Because nobody's challenging any of these things. Nobody. Cops not challenging any inconsistencies. Anyway, let's watch our favorite prime in action. And, guys, in honor of my apology to Ms. Dillon, we're going to start with this before we get into her interview. Okay, here we go. Here we go, loves. Here we go.
What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded? Will you believe me?
Hi, Dylan.
Will you turn away?
No.
There are 6 million mental retarded Americans.
I know.
Who need to be helped.
I know.
Who can't be helped.
They can dial 911.
The ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens.
Like you, Dylan.
They helped me.
Okay.
Yes, I am mentally retarded.
I know, Dylan.
Build the ARC.
I'm sorry.
When you give help, you give hope.
I know. Build it, baby. Guys, real quick. I'm sorry. I have to apologize to Hunter Johnson as well. And so, Hunter, this is my apologia to you. And, here it is. Here it is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Clear gloss here. Green there. Round there. I sort cloud. That's my job. I learned the job slow. And now I know it by heart.
He earns money. He pays taxes. He's just like you. ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens.
Don't throw us away.
All right, now on to what we're really here for. Let's go! Miss Dylan, my prime, always my prime. And you know what? We may take this line by line, word by word, note by note. Okay. Plunder.
Do you have any pictures, any video, or anything like that? Any social media posts?
No.
Okay.
Bullshit. Fuck you. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
Like,
just make somewhere. Where are you living right now? Are you here at the university?
Where do you live? I don't know. Stopping it already. That's a lie. Of course she has social media posts. And she says no. What the fuck? Of course you do. You have tons of them.
What house is that?
what do you mean?
Is that an apartment or a store?
It's a house.
Sorry, guys. Fucking subtitles. Fucking subtitles.
Okay. I don't know the story, so I apologize. I don't even know if there's any what's there.
Duh.
Okay, so tell me what you know.
Okay, there was a Summit High party, obviously, yes, we were drinking. I left to go to my friend's house.
When was that party?
I think I went there around like 10:30ish.
Last night or this morning?
Last night.
Last night. All right, so Dylan went to a party at 10:30 last night. So she's talking the night into the murders.
And then,
Yeah?
I went to,
It's not that hard to remember because this is going on the same day. This is 11:13.
and then me and my friend,
And then Bethany Funk
Bethany,
or somebody.
and then we just all went to bed. It was the house.
Why are they blocking out certain words here? This is fucking irritating.
Went to for a little bit, and then it was just me, like, who came home, and then later.
Okay. Is
She's a girl.
okay. And are they all in the same place?
Is she has.
Okay.
Stop blocking shit out.
It's,
Okay. So you guys were there. You came home early,
yeah.
and then eventually.
And then eventually
Went to her place. Where does she live?
She lives, like, down the street. I don't know exactly where it is.
you don't know where it is.
And then Maddie and Kaylee came home from the club.
Uh-huh.
And then we all went to bed.
Uh-huh. No. Dylan, come on, Dylan. You're leaving out huge chunks of information, Dylan.
What time do you think you got home?
I think I got home around 12:30 to 1.
Okay.
Between there.
And then what time do you think you came home?
Like 10, 20 minutes after I did.
So Bethany came home after her,
Okay.
according to Dylan.
Then Maddie and who else came from the
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Came home like 1:32-ish.
Okay.
They came home a little bit after 2 o'clock.
And at that point, nothing.
Nothing weird at all.
Okay.
Bullshit, that's a lie.
And everyone's asleep at 4 a.m. I like look at my phone and I can hear Kaylee and Murphy like dancing because I can tell it's her voice and that it's Murphy.
Yeah, so right here. So again, this is a lie. Now think about this, guys. Think about this. Well, first of all, she leaves out quite a few details here. But 4 o'clock rolls around, right? She fails to mention to this idiot. She put a 3:51 a.m. contact in her phone. She just didn't wake up. She's been up this whole time, okay? That's right. She is not hearing Kaylee and Murphy dancing around upstairs. It's it's fucking ridiculous to even consider this. Why the hell would you even think about it? Why would you even say this? This is so dumb. Think about it, guys. 4 o'clock in the morning, right? You got home from the bars, you had a few, and you're probably fucking tired, right? And so you're all of a sudden you're dancing upstairs in your room with your dog. Now what she's doing here is she is taking little snippets from social media, from TikToks and things that she already knows that Kaylee have posted, and she's borrowing them and putting them in her stories. What she's doing here, she's a fucking. I'm telling you.
Because he's barking, and then I hear her go upstairs.
That's weird. I thought. Now here's the thing. I thought Murphy was outside. Remember, Murphy's outside. Remember, because Maddie doesn't know where he is, right? Because Bethany doesn't know where he is. Remember, Maddie came to Bethany and said, where's Murphy? And Maddie's like, fuck off, I don't know. So we don't know where Murphy is, but all of a sudden Dylan knows where Murphy is.
Because you can hear like everything.
You can hear everything.
There's someone here. And
Oh.
I thought she ran downstairs.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And then I jumped up and locked my door.
You jumped up and locked your door because she ran downstairs? Wow. You jumped up and locked your door because you heard Kaylee run downstairs? Well, that's weird.
I didn't know what else to do.
You didn't know what else to do? And why? Well, what's going on? See, here's the problem with Dylan, the prime suspect. This doesn't make any sense. Why are you jumping up, locking your door when there's nothing going on? Yeah, she's the fucking prime. Hey, people on the other side of the wall. Really, you're stupid. You really are. And if you want to challenge me, go ahead. Now, this channel is logical, reasonable, and orderly. Yeah, this is not reasonable or logical whatsoever, what we're hearing.
So, Kaylee and Murphy's hurt.
So Kaylee and
Fucking ads. And fuck you, Taylor.
they share the dog pretty much.
And Murphy's the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Murphy's the fucking dog.
Goncalves.
Oh boy, spell that for me.
G-O...
Oh boy. High school, baby. High school, baby. Well, speaking of Taylor Swift.
N-C-L-A-V-E-S.
And is she here today?
No.
No, she's not here today. What kind of question is that? You know she's not. Unless this guy's a complete idiot. I mean, why would you ask that? And is she here today? No. Okay. Well, I think you would know that. Wow. Wow. What am I guys, what am I watching here? So wait. Does this cop even know what the scenario is here? Cuz he should know that Kaylee is not here today. Wow. Wow, that's really bad.
One of the ones that was hurt? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, she was. Wow, so I'm starting to think he has no idea what happened in this case. So why did they stick somebody in an interview room with her who doesn't know any of the details of what's going on? Moscow, Idaho, your fucking police department needs to be shut down today. You're pathetic. This is pathetic. Who's the new chief of police? You fucking retard. Go back to fucking high school first, finish your diploma, and get out of law enforcement. You stick an officer in the room who or maybe he's pretending not to know, I don't know, who has no idea what happened. Wow. That's some good detective work. Hey, Ken Maines, what do you think about this, idiot?
Okay, where is Kaylee's room compared to yours?
It's
right above mine.
It's right above you.
On the first, second?
Second.
It's on the 3rd floor, idiot.
He's on third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh. She says second, and he has to qualify her statement. So wait, you know where Kaylee's room is, but you don't know she's alive? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wow. This is really bad. And hey, we knew it was going to be bad. Whenever stuff comes out with Dylan and Bethany, we knew it's going to be absolutely bad. And I'm still waiting on that Reno, Nevada interview. And this isn't there's at least 1 or 2 more interviews with Dylan that we have not seen yet either. There's one where she's drawing up the balaclava mask, right? That hasn't come out yet, so we got to see what that fucking... Well, I can only imagine how bad that one is.
Share Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they share Murphy. So what?
Yeah.
Current?
Yeah. He's ex right now.
Now, here's the question. Here's what you need to ask. How long have you known Kaylee for? 2 months. Okay, well, so you didn't know her that long then, right? Correct. I didn't know her that long either. Good. So at least we can establish this type of baseline. And therefore, you don't really know the dog that well either, do you? No, I don't. Right? These are the baseline questions you need to establish. And Moscow, Idaho, one of the worst police department probably in America next to, well, there's a few others. But Moscow Police Department, I hope you're watching this video. I really do. Because I hope your police department gets shut down because this is absolutely ridiculous. It's a waste of taxpayers' money. And I don't know if people in Idaho even care because, well, they're not the brightest in my opinion. I'm sorry. At least these people. Yeah, you should not have a police department. You should not. Maybe we should just funnel all the shit to Coeur d'Alene. Yeah, fuck off.
Any problems between Kaylee?
No, they're really good, like friends still.
You don't know that.
And stuff like that?
Every now and then, yeah.
Okay. So, you hear Kaylee upstairs, she's dancing, playing with the dog. Normal kind of thing, probably.
Normal, yeah, sure.
And then she
Normal
says
kind of thing.
there's someone here.
Yeah, when she goes, I can hear her go upstairs. And
Wait.
I think she's in her room and she says that someone's here and I can tell she's scared and she runs downstairs.
Where do you think she ran?
I don't know if she ran past the stairs or
Now remember, the defense said this is all a lie. There's no way that Dylan heard any of this. This is all fabrication and made up by Dylan. The defense even says that they know that Dylan is a participant in this crime. This makes no sense. Murphy and Kaylee are not dancing around anywhere. They're not dancing anywhere.
It was in the living room.
I dance myself right out the room.
Okay.
In fact, wait a minute, guys. That gives me a good idea. Hang on.
Cosmic dancer.
Maybe you get it now. Maybe you get it now.
Dance myself right at the world. I dance myself right at the world. Is it strange to dance so soon? Yeah. I dance myself right at the world. Yeah. Lots of things I'll do. But they don't add up.
Something like that. Something like that.
I've seen a lot of people, yeah.
But you heard her on the stairs.
Yeah, I heard her running like super fast down the stairs.
Like super fast.
And then I didn't open the door. I just called her name.
Oh.
And then I called Xana, Candy, and Logan on my phone.
Oh, okay. Wait, you called her name behind your door?
Xana, Maddie, sorry, we call Logan as Maddie and Kaylee.
Okay. Do you know what Xana's last name is?
Kernodle. Kernoodle, I believe.
Okay. What about Maddie?
Mogan, Mogen.
And Kaylee
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. That's the same one. Okay.
Yeah.
And don't forget Ethan.
Were these three friends?
Yeah, we're all roommates.
Okay. Who was sharing the room with Kaylee?
Kaylee and Mogan are both upstairs. They don't share rooms.
They have their own rooms.
Yeah, we all have
That's
our
right.
rooms.
And they weren't in each other's beds either.
Yeah.
Where's Xana?
That's my floor.
Your floor.
She's closest to the bathroom on my floor.
Bathroom.
Huh?
Okay.
Right?
So Jen and Kaylee aren't an issue.
No, they're not at all.
What about for Xana or Maddie? Are there any guys that are an issue? Any girls that are an issue?
No, Maddie has a boyfriend in Boise, super nice.
Okay.
Xana is dating Ethan, who is in the room with her. They're really nice too.
Okay. I apologize. I don't know anybody's name or anything like that. So, was Ethan, Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee all upstairs still? Are those the ones that got hurt?
Those are the ones that got hurt.
Okay.
And then the other girl that's here, she's on the first floor.
Okay.
Bethany, yeah. A hobbit!
Was she the one in the yellow hoodie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The little hobbit. The 5-year-old.
So anybody that would want to hurt Ethan or that's jealous of Ethan?
No.
Wrong.
Oh, I've never heard anything.
Any cars that were in the area that you could think of that wouldn't have been wrong?
No, I wasn't really looking at that.
Okay.
What are you looking at, Dylan?
And you did see anybody come downstairs? Did you hear anything
No,
else?
I don't even know how they got in. We're usually pretty good about locking doors, and we've never had problems before. Like, it was just really random.
Okay.
That's not true either. That's not true either. They did have problems before. So once again, she's lying and minimizing. Here's the thing. This is called minimizing. She's minimizing. Yes, they had problems before. In fact, there are several problems in the past. One time, they all came home and the door was wide fucking open because the lock was broken. Yeah, there's multiple problems they had. Well, Little G, remember Little G? Well, he was able to sneak into their house and hang out. And remember what Little G said. They had no idea that I was there. Remember that? Yeah, they had multiple problems, okay? The house was not secure. And Dylan, again, is minimizing and lying. She's lying and she's minimizing. She's trying to make a serious. Now this situation is serious enough. But the question you have to ask yourself is, why is she minimizing things here? Well, she's one of the prime suspects. That's why. They've had problems in the past with the door. That's been reported by multiple people. Yeah. So much so that I believe it was Xana's father, or one of them, I think it was Xana's father, that had to come and change the lock because it was broken. So Dylan, again, a raging alcoholic by 19 years old. She does have psychosis, and she uses alcohol to mitigate the symptoms. These problems started when she was in high school, and she describes that by saying she used to have these really weird dreams when she was in high school that started in high school, but then it morphed into something else. Now, on this particular night, she's saying, well, usually I can remember what my dreams are, but God, on this particular night, for some reason, I don't know what was a dream and what wasn't a dream. Remember that? That's your prime suspect, guys. You know why? Because she cannot tell you what she did participate in or what was fantasy. And that's a problem. That's a big problem here. She's a big problem. She always was a big problem, and I believe Kaylee wanted nothing to do with her. And I think Kaylee knew she was a big problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maddie comes home shortly after. Yeah. Maddie comes home shortly after that, and then from that point, from about 2 to 4, did you fall asleep?
Yes, I fell asleep.
That's a lie. She was up pretty much the entire time. There's a 3:51 a.m. contact that she puts into her phone at 3:51 a.m. This is all a lie. This is a lie. She's lying directly to him. And again, nobody's challenging any statements here, guys. YouTubers have to challenge these statements because the very own fucking pigs aren't doing it. That's a lie. We know by her text messaging. She was not asleep. And who is the 3:51 a.m. contact that nobody seems to want to fucking ask her? That's one of your suspects as well. All bullshit. Again, my garden already knows this. This is for people in denial on the other side of the wall. Like Gray Hughes, like Nancy Gould, like, Ashley Banfield, like those other idiots on here trying to make money off of taking the other side of the approach, following the MSM narrative. We all know it's a crock of shit. Big crock of shit.
The fear that dwells inside a man. What's it like to be alone? I'd like on it to overload, yeah.
Yeah, guys, sorry. I had to apologize to the frat associates who have participated in this crime. This is my apologia to them. Or maybe not. I think you caught on by now. This is more of a fuck you. So, here, this one's for them. Check this out. I hope you like this one, guys. I hope you like this one. Check this shit out.
And Kaylee also came home with Maddie at the same time.
Yeah, we know that.
From the club.
From the grub truck.
So between that time, obviously, you're not hearing anything.
Uh-huh.
You had something to drink, so obviously you're going to sleep a little bit deeper. Right?
Yeah.
Once again, we're leading our fucking suspect, you fucking stupid pig.
And then you hear her, she says what she says, you hear her hitting the stairs.
What'd she say?
You open the door, cry out to her.
Yes.
Oh, now you open the door. No. Before, no. Now he's leading her again. That's not what she said. She said Her door was closed, and she said Kaylee behind her door, and then she started calling the roommates on her phone. This idiot is priming her once again to say certain things and agree with. You stupid fucking Moscow pigs. Again, you should not have a police department. Everything should be funneled now to Coeur d'Alene or somebody else, somewhere else. Pullman, Washington, for Christ's sake, would be better. I don't know. But Moscow, Idaho should not have a police department. They don't have the brain power. They don't have anybody who's smart enough to realize you shouldn't lead a potential witness suspect. Suspect in this case.
Yes.
Right? What happens at that point?
I opened the door again.
And?
I heard
Yeah.
what I thought was Kaylee crying in the bathroom. And
Oh, now Kaylee all of a sudden comes down the steps. She's right. This is Dylan's little fucking lie. Kaylee is storming down the steps, right? And then when she opens her door again, all of a sudden Dylan now is hearing somebody crying in the second floor bathroom, which is right by Xana's bedroom. Now remember, the defense already said this is bullshit. Kaylee, this is not Kaylee. Try again, Dylan.
I heard this man's voice say, "It's okay, I'm gonna help you,"
but it wasn't in a nice way.
It wasn't like in a nice way. Like it was just weird.
But it was just like weird. And this is, guys, this is another problem with this. It's called poverty of language. When we don't know how to describe things, and this is a problem with this generation especially, because they're so hooked on their phones and computers, their vocabulary is so limited. So it's always going to be like, well, like, and like, and like, and like, and like.
Never heard before.
Like weird, like this, like general descriptions that have no meaning or depth.
And then I called out to her.
Yeah, it's called poverty of language.
There was no crying after that.
Oh, there was no crying after. Oh, why do you think that is, Dylan Prime?
I don't really know what happened after that.
I don't really know what happened after that. Oh, you didn't go bother to check either, did you, Dylan Prime? No. Why didn't you? His question should be, well, why didn't you go and check on her? Why didn't you open your fucking door and go and see if she was okay, Dylan Prime? Dylan Mortensen. Hey, you know that GoFundMe money? It's all blood money. Okay, it's all blood money, and I hope you fucking choke on it. I hope all the fucking blood money that you make on your lies, just like Amanda Knox, by the way, I hope all the money that you make on your lies, I hope you fucking choke to death on it. I really fucking do.
So when you opened the door, you thought
because you should be under the fucking jail.
Kaylee crying in the bathroom?
Yeah, but it could have been Xana, but I thought it was Kate at the time.
Okay.
Well, and then he should ask, well, gee, how comes you didn't know which was which? How comes you didn't know it was either Xana or Kaylee? Where's the question? I mean, think about it, guys. If this was a real investigation, these were real hardcore detectives, again, they'd be looking at her like, you're lying to me. This is a lie. Or they'd be asking her fucking hard questions. Well, actually, this shouldn't be a hard question at all. Just because you had shit to drink doesn't mean you don't know what's going on in reality. And that's another problem with this case. We're mixing up alcohol for hallucinogenics. For real.
These questions are really helping because I'm just right over the top of them.
Yeah, they're not. You know what? They're not helping because they're the wrong questions, moron. And you're not interrogating her. That's the problem. And you're not treating her like a suspect. That's the problem, Moscow, Idaho. You fucking pathetic police department that should not exist anymore.
You said you don't recognize the voice.
No. And then I opened the door again.
How many times are we gonna open a fucking door, Dylan? 17 fucking times?
And the guy is right there.
Oh, now, right. Now the lone wolf and the masked bandit is now right in front of her, and they see each other face to face. Correct, Dylan?
And he's maybe my height, a few inches taller. Not like skinny.
Like the basketball tone build.
Built. He has all black. He's wearing some masks. That covers.
He's wearing some masks, not masks. He's wearing masks.
Just his forehead and here, and it goes like around. He's white. he saw me and I saw him. And
He saw me and I saw him.
he just left.
And he just left. Now, Ken Maines, let me ask you a question in your 580-page book that you wrote. Does that make sense to you? Now, this deranged psychopathic killer who just got done destroying Kaylee Gonzalez's face, right, which was unrecognizable, supposedly, he just sees her and happens to walk out the door. Ken Maines, does this jive with you? Now, remember Ken Maines. Remember this idiot. He's the idiot who knew right away, oh, it was Brian Koberger who did this crime. Yeah, within the first, 2 weeks this came out, yeah, Ken Maines, with all his 30 years of bullshit experience and sucking up and sucking cocks, to get where he is and starting a cold case foundation, whatever, and all that bullshit, he determined within 2 weeks that Brian Koger must have done this crime. Until we get to this point, hey, Ken Maines, does this make sense to you? A deranged, psychopathic killer on a rampage who just disfigured somebody's face with 32 stab wounds. Oh, Dylan Mortensen's got to be the most special girl on the face of the planet, right, Ken Maines? Here's the thing, Ken Maines. Well, this is another reason why this is all a lie. Because guess what? If this happened the way if this was real, okay, whoever, let's say Brian Koberger, or no. Let's say the killer, okay, he would have taken her out, okay? He just got done destroying somebody's face. And I hate to be gruesome, but that's what we're told happened, right? He would have done the exact same thing to Dylan. He would have stabbed her to death. He would have, right in her fucking room. And guess what? If that would have happened, guess what? There would be no action in the story anymore. The plot would die right here. The plot in this story would die because there'd be no witness. There'd be no Dylan Mortensen. However, there's Dylan Mortensen. So guess what? You know what that means? It means she knows exactly what happened. And it means she knows exactly who did this. And it also means the people that did this, they knew her as well. And she knew that they weren't going to hurt her. You know why? Because she was intimately involved in this crime. That's what that means. And there's no other way around it. Now you get idiots on here saying, well, he was tired. That's not an explanation. That is not an explanation for leaving a witness alive. Not when you just disfigured somebody's face to that degree where they're unrecognizable. Yeah, and he sees her, and he's looking at her. He's looking dead in her fucking face. And he's like, oh, well, you know what? Well, she must be really pretty or something. I don't know. I'm just going to leave and get myself a cappuccino. Okay? No, that ain't happening in reality. Dylan should be dead as well on her floor. Okay? Yeah, if this was real. However, Dylan is a part of this crime, which makes it logical that she is not harmed. And that's what people in denial cannot seem to wrap their head around. They just cannot get past the fact that she is alive. And guess what? She should not be alive. Because without Dylan Mortensen, you have no story. You don't have a story to tell. Yep, and yes. Yes, and yes. You know I'm right. My garden knows I'm right. And people with logical, orderly thinking know I'm right as well. Yeah. And that's the problem with people on the other side of the wall. They are so disillusioned by their own cognitive dissonance. They don't even know where their hand is to spike their face. And that goes with Ken Maines, too. Somebody who you'd think has all this experience in the field of crime, right? He totally got suckered in as well. Yes, he did.
It looked like it was this, and this was black, and I didn't think that it was a gun, but now I'm thinking that it probably was.
Oh, now you're thinking it was a gun. A gun. Interesting. You know, we keep hearing that theme come up again and again. There was a gun used here. That's an interesting point, Miss Dillon. In fact, this is coming from the quote-unquote only witness in the case. The fact that she thinks it was a gun. Yeah, that's interesting. We keep hearing about this gun or a gunshot. That's interesting, isn't it, guys? Yes, it is. It certainly is. Oh, hang on, guys. Real quick. Yeah, and guys, this is going to be 2 parts. We're going to finish Dylan off in the second part. This is going to be part 1 because, again, it's going to drone on for an hour and a half. We're going to finish it up with this, and we're going to finish her off in the next one. All right, I hope you like this one. Okay, hang on. Oh, I have to show this before that. Hang on. Dark night of fucking Idaho.
Looks like they lost him.
Yeah.
Same as he did last time.
Well, they think it's a scarecrow.
Back hell out of it. Come on, knock it off. Come on.
Knock it off, man. Roy. Hey, Sergeant Gunderson, knock it off. Yeah. Yeah, Jack DeCore and Jack Showalter. Knock it off. Yeah, right there. Right in front of your fucking face. Yeah, we'll pick this up real soon. Yes, we will.
Myself right out the room. Is it strange to dance so soon? Yeah, I dance myself